So the year is 1987, and I am a sophomore in college at Kansas University. I'm in my fraternity house in Acacia. I was a founding father with an amazing group of guys. And my brother, Howie, who's now Dr. Howard Weissman, psychologist, was in a really bad car accident. And fortunately, it wasn't one that was catastrophic, but it was one that really impacted him in an extreme way, where he was in immense pain. He had just massive whiplash, and he went about it the way that we usually did it: pain pills, anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxers. It didn't help him, and it just paradoxically got worse. And so he was referred to a chiropractor in Arlington Heights, a guy named Dr. Horn. And Dr. Horn literally straightened him out, and it changed the trajectory, and his body healed. He felt great. He calls me up, and I'm in my fraternity house, and we had a phone booth at the time. And they're like, "Darren, your brother's on the phone." And so I'm like, "Howie, what's going on?" He goes, "You need to go check out chiropractic." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I just went to a chiropractor, and I just totally see you being a chiropractor. I really feel like this is a profession for you." So I'm like, wow, I don't even know what a chiropractor is. So I am 19. I have no idea what chiropractic is. And I, at that time, pulled out the phone booth. Some of you watching this and listening right now might not even know what a phone booth is, but I pulled out a phone book and in the yellow pages, and I start rifling through, and I'm looking for chiropractors in Lawrence, Kansas. And I call one of the other, and I'm like, "You know what? I was told I need to check out chiropractic. Can you use any help? I'm not really looking for a job. I just want to learn about it." And no, literally 20 calls. And I finally reached this one guy. His name is Dr. James Dray. And he's like, "I'm moving offices. If you help me lift boxes and move offices, I will teach you all about chiropractic." So my roommate, David, has a motorcycle at that time, and so I get on the motorcycle. I go over to Dr. Dray's office. I help him move the boxes into his new office. He gives me my first adjustment. I'd never been adjusted, and it was like boom, the light switch went on. I just felt different. I felt vitality. I felt present. I just felt energy. It was incredible. And I was doing pre-med studies at that time because I knew I wanted to do something to help kids and people have a different experience than what I had. And I'm like, I am going to chiropractic. I'm going to the scientific-based chiropractic school in Chicago, in Lombard, in the National College of Chiropractic. I applied there. I did all the prerequisites to get on into that school, and that was my journey. That's how I ultimately got into chiropractic, which while in chiropractic school, I meet a guy. Now, his name is Dr. Ray Wee Chi. He was an MD, a chiropractor, and an acupuncturist from China, and he taught me the ways of how Qi and life force, when it's flowing, the body is a self-healing organism. So here I am while in school in chiropractic. I'm doing a dual study of acupuncture. I've got a second cousin named Dr. Stephen Ciolino, who is an applied kinesiologist, understands the nature of muscle reflex testing and organs and meridians and senses and times of the day and seasons and emotions and all kinds of things. So I'm starting out like hitting the ground running, all because of what? One call. My beautiful brother, Howie, calling me up and saying, "You've got to check out chiropractic." Oh my God, it just makes me so emotional to think about that, because that one thing, and something sparked in me. Something just said, go for it. And so I just did. And I'm so proud of myself that I was just disciplined and persistent, and I kept on calling, and I finally found somebody that was super cool and gave me a shot and opened me up to what's possible. And I want you to think about that for yourself, as far as those moments in your life where someone says something and you listen to your gut instinct and you go for it even though you don't know anything about it, or do you shut it down? I'm curious to know. Keep shining bright. In for love and gratitude.